around. Come sunny. Let's see what's up. What is that? That's this glare on my windshield from my windshield. Yeah, that's all right. Man, that water is so calm today. I don't think I've ever seen it this calm lately. What's up, Jeff? Jeff, how come you change your channels uh, depending on where you go? You got so many followers on your other channel. Why do you got this channel? Hey, Marty, how you doing? How's your Sunday going? What are you doing today, Jeff? Well, my Sunday's going a lot better than my Saturday did. Saturday morning, that is. In the afternoon. Uh, yeah, it's pretty good. It's a nice day, sunny. So, Jerry, I heard the yard master Friday saying they stopped running the yard job, but not the locals. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, Jeff. No idea. Tinkering in the train room. That sounds like a good thing. Unless it's a nice day out where it would be nice to be outside. But it's okay. It's nice days all the time for you guys down there. This is a rare day for us during the winter. Hello, Western Maryland. How are you, my friend? How's your Sunday going? You guys get a lot more sunny days in Arizona than we do, Marty. So in February, when we can get a sunny day, even though it's cold out, it's like 32 or something out. But it's sunny, man. It feels good in the sun. Going to head out to the garage and work on my N-Track module for next weekend. Oh, that's cool. There's something going on next weekend? Show in Annapolis. You're going to Annapolis? Holy cow. I'm guessing that you're in Western Maryland. I don't really know where you're from. There was a show in Timonium, Maryland, today and yesterday. Ah, I have one channel for trucks and one. This one's for trains or related to trains. Yeah, but your other one says trains and trucks. And I saw you in Horseshoe uh, Cam yesterday under that other one. 70 degrees today. Garage doors open. That sounds good. I live just into Illinois. Oh, okay. I don't know why. I thought you were in Maryland. I guess with your name. Ah, how about that? Oh, that's cool. Going up to 76. That's pretty cool. How far is Indianapolis train show for you? Is that a good ride? Far? I don't really get out. I've never been out west. I don't know. I don't know anything about like how far places are out there. Yeah, I just assumed that you were in Maryland. You're right about the sun in the winter. Gotta take advantage of it while you can. It's just a beautiful day. This is the Delaware River that you see here. Runs the entire state of Pennsylvania. Goes into Maryland. Well, goes into Delaware. That's New Jersey across the that island across the not that closest island, but the furthest one. You can kind of see that bridge way down there that connects Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Device is too hot. The sun's baking my phone. I'm gonna have to bring it over, take you off of here, and bring you. Yeah, who would think? 30 degrees out. My phone is overheating because it's in the sun. Do this and do this. There we go. Let it get cool. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. Let it get cool. 2 hours mostly straight east. Okay, that's not too bad. I think I'm someone who I'm not coming around. Yep. Yeah, so that's it. It's a nice day. So I'm guessing you're in a club, an NTRAC club, uh, Western Maryland. Do you have videos of your NTRAC module on your channel? That sounds bright. Almost need sunglasses. It's so bright. Cincinnati, since Central Indiana NTRAC. Okay, based in Indiana. That's cool. Do they put together a pretty big layout when you guys go to shows like that? Hey, Digger Evans, how are you? That's a good spot to see ships come in on the river, just like Fox Point. Yeah, it is a good spot. Hey, Pappy, how you doing? Saying hi. We'll see if I can come back in. Okay. No worries. What's up, Digger Evans? How's your day? It's like 8 o'clock there, right, Digger? Your day is almost over. Well, it's evening time now. Yeah, if you look at my videos, my welcome to. Oh, okay, I have to check it out. Won an award. Oh, that's pretty cool. I have to check it out. Hey, Steve87, how are you? Hey, Kyle Stevens. We will have a 60 by 80. That's a good size. That's a good size end scale layout. That's for sure. So I guess you guys all stick within like Central Illinois theme for your locomotives and scenery, sort of. I have to check your video out. We have up to 100 at like 200. Wow, man, 200 is huge. That's a big layout, man. Wow. That's a lot of modules. Man, that's pretty good, though. You can cover a lot. I've seen some big ones in HO that seem to go on forever. But when you can do N scale like that, that's a lot, man. Yeah, it sure is massive. It's a lot of modules, a lot of people, a lot of work putting that together. Man, that's a lot of work. What's going on today, Steve? How you doing, Kyle? How's your Sunday going so far? Oh boy. We don't mow, but we enjoy it. I like the mountains. Oh, okay. Have members that model the desert. Oh, so you do it model Tokyo. Wow. So that must be something. That's pretty good though. That's all right. Good group. There's interest. Yeah. It's all about, yeah, that's a good thing. It's all about fun. Helping your wife with homework. Yeah, that's nice. I'm going to get CSX in Norfolk 7. So off of Amazon. Yeah, that's cool. I'm doing alright, Kyle. My day's alright. Nice sunny day. How's your weather down there? Is it warm? It's not warm, but it's sunny here. It's like 30 something. But it sure is sunny. I had my phone up on the dash, but it was getting hot from the sun. I had to let it cool down a little bit. Stormy, cold, and wet there. That stinks. It's not good. How was your day? Didn't do anything at the shop. No. Went and did laundry today. Didn't do anything at the shop. Can also search on YouTube and see other videos. Delay and Block even made a promo video for you guys. Oh, that's pretty neat. He's got a good channel. I like his stuff. He makes good videos. Huh. So there's a show next weekend in Indianapolis, Indiana. Huh? How about that? I don't know if any of the Illinois people will, if that's close enough for them to go to, like Dwight Curley and Redbird Tony. I wonder, is it kind of close to Ohio too? I guess maybe some folks from Ohio will go too. I think it's a close to Ohio, right? Pappy, how far is Indianapolis from you? If you're still here, I should put up a green screen. I mean, to make my background green so that I can read the text better. It's 2 hours to Ohio. That's not bad then. Generally get guys from Dayton. Okay, I know somebody from Dayton area. Hi Nathan DeLay, how you doing? How you been? Next show is next weekend, about 2 to 3 hours away. It's a new show too, first time. Are you going to go, Steve? Didn't you just go to a show last week or something? Can't remember. Oh, shoot. I'm doing pretty good, Nathan. I haven't seen you around. I haven't seen you in the chats and live streams. Maybe I'm missing you. You've been busy, huh? The ladies, the late, and the ladies show was about 3 weeks ago. Lady show? What is the lady show? The last show you went to was 3 weeks ago, Steve? Didn't seem that long ago. So, Western Maryland Railway. Do you like the Western Maryland uh, Railroad? I'm guessing you do, because you have some video of them. Yeah, I just thought that you lived out there by the railroad, the Western Maryland Railroad. How about that? Thought you were a Maryland farmer. What's up, John Schuylkill River Valley? How are you? Great railroad. Yeah, I've never been there. I'd like to go check it out. It has some nice equipment. Looks like a nice ride. One of my favorites. Most people think I do. Probably the biggest of Western west of Ohio. Yeah, you could very well be. uh, yeah, I've never been there. I want to go. I'd like to check it out. One of these summers, I'll head out there. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, John. Thanks. Yeah, I'd like to see their steam engines. There's an app to track ships, just like the Heritage. Yeah, that's cool. I don't need to track ships. I don't care about them that much. When they pop up, they pop up. It's okay. Is Rick Bailey here? I guess. I don't know. Hey, Rick Bailey. What's up, Rick Bailey? Yeah, I don't need something else to keep track of. There's apps for everything. There's apps for tracking airplanes, and so it doesn't surprise me that there's something for ships. People are into ships too. There's even apps to track your spouse. Which is more intriguing, the trolleys or the subway, or both? The trolleys. I don't like the subway too much. I don't like the subway. I like trolleys, Nathan. Wasn't Pappy that said you can hit 2, 3 scenic railroads in West Virginia in a couple days? Don't know. Maybe. Are there that many in West Virginia? I guess if you count. What's up, Drew Steele? How you doing? Good to see you, buddy. I guess if you count Western Maryland, the Cass Railroad, I don't know who else there is. Maybe there is. I think Pappy's back at work. Good to see you, Drew. How's your weekend going? Good, man. Good to hear it. You going to the train show next weekend in Indianapolis, Drew? Greenbrier had a railroad too, I think. I don't know who Greenbrier is. Hey, Dwight Curley. When did you come in? Hey, Dwayne. How are you? That's okay. Catch another train show then, Drew. It's no big deal. Plenty more. Hello, Mr. Farmer. How you doing? How's your weather today? It's sunny, the 30, 32 or 35, something like that. It's a little chilly out. Wish I was closer to PA. Yeah. Why? What's wrong with Ohio? You got some cool trains and stuff. Sunny and cold. Yeah, it's sunny and cold here too, Dwayne. It's probably colder there though. Now comes the smack talk. Maybe. Kind of chilly here. I processed 2 rabbits. Oh, wow. I didn't know you ate your rabbits, Mr. Farmer. It's a good thing. How many more do you have? And are you breeding them too, Mr. Farmer? She saw a fly go by. Yeah, it must be pretty warm. Flies. Where the heck you finding flies at this time of year? Huh. No, I'm not by the tracks. I'm by the river, Drew. Let me put you guys back up. And my phone's a little. You can kind of see by the river. I don't want to stick my phone back on the dashboard because the sun heats and then it goes into fits, you know. But nope, I'm by the river today. I thought about going to the tracks, but come down here. I raise the rabbits and send them to freezer camp. You saw it? Yeah. Yeah, I've been here a couple times. It's a nice little spot. The tracks are only right up the road, not far. So, Mr. Farmer, do you have any new ones coming up? New babies or something? Or because once you start processing them, you start to run out. Came by this morning to plow my driveway much better. Oh, that's nice. That's nice of you, Mr. Farmer, to plow Dwight's driveway. Did you get more snow? How's your weather, Joe? Cold and snowy? Hello, Gary. How are you? Yeah, we're not quite watching the river. I'm watching the river. You're not. The sun's too bright. It's making my phone too hot. This would be different if I stuck my phone outside, but then I couldn't see chat. Do you have a railroad on the farm? Because I think I'll be so intriguing and awesome. He doesn't have a railroad, Nathan. Our neighbors across the street, he does everyone's driveway. Now, that's pretty nice of your neighbor. 10 of them, huh? Wow, that's awful nice of him. I don't know that I would do 10 people's driveways. Between my garage is 5 foot deep. Where's that photo taken of the NS at first? Feltonville. Why would it be Feltonville on NS? Are you crazy? Cold but nice. Yeah, same here. Sunny ones in the snow melt. That's a good thing when the snow melts. None of them are short. Man, he's a really nice guy if he does that. That photo was taken at Crescent, out by Altoona. I was at the Crescent platform. That's Crescent. The neighbor that does the driveways in the road makes it easier. Yeah, that's pretty nice of your neighbor. That's a good neighbor to have. Yeah, I like that picture. It's a nice picture. It's one of my better photos. So it was Feltonville. What's the matter with you? Oh, boy. That's all right. I guess you made it home, Dwayne. I guess you're home. Escaped the snow of Indiana. Um, no, I don't, unless I found a really good deal on one, Nathan. But otherwise, no, I wouldn't buy one. Cause they're not. I don't. They're not cheap. The Bachman ones are like close to $200 in N scale. I ain't paying $200 for a stupid little trolley. I like them, but I don't like them that much. I'd buy an HO one if I found one cheap that looked good. You never know. How about you, Nathan? Would you buy a trolley? Man, I can't believe how calm the water is today. There's one dude trying to fish. Really haven't noticed if he's caught anything. What's up, T4? Yeah, being on the couch isn't too bad. How are you doing today, Mr. T4? Ah, Ian's here. What's up, Ian? How are you? This thing says there's 10 people here. I've been talking to a lot of people lately. Yeah, it's a nice sunny day. It's not warm. It's like 30 something here. But it is sunny. That I can tell you. I did have my phone up on the dashboard to show you the river, but it was getting hot from the sun beating on it. Show before it went into overheat mode and shut off. Had to bring it back here. 30 Celsius. No. I doubt that, Digger. 35 Fahrenheit, not Celsius. Sam had family over and they just left. Oh, that's cool. Is it a nice day up there too, Ian? It's a nice day. I'm sure it is up there too. Hey, Jaden Baker, how are you? Heritage Unit 1071 Central Railroad in New Jersey. Yeah, I heard that. Did you see it down there? Yes, I would buy a trolley in HO scale. It was all possible. I would buy a real one, but I would rather build my own trolley to know what to fix. A lot of work. Good to hear, Jalen Baker. Good to see you. I like your new photo. That's a good photo. Just trying to think. There's no trolley places by you, Nathan, is there? Like trolley museums or nothing that you can go to. Just Scranton. Scranton's not that close to you. Steamtown, Electric City. How's your day, Mr. T4? I'm the last to know about stuff like that, and I missed it, but I'll be going out this Friday. Why don't you have the Heritage Unit app on your phone? Don't you have one? Don't you have it on your phone? Put it on your phone. Check that. That's where I saw it at. You're on Facebook. Check. You're on the Facebook groups. Check them every day. I don't know what to tell you, man. You got to check it every day. Or the days that you want to go out. I mean, you can't say you're the last to know. You're the last to know because you're not checking your sources. You got to check your sources. You probably already answered this, but thought I would ask anyway. Is questions from the truck coming back at your favorite theaters? Look at my new location. Where are you, Jaden Baker? I don't know, Drew. uh, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, I guess it's hard because, like, I'm on live mostly every day. So I figured, like, if somebody's got a question, they can ask me a question. Um, but it's hard, I guess, when you're not on a live stream, so you can't ask it live. But you can always ask it in the comments. Yeah, I don't want to say no, and I don't want to say yeah. I'm going to do one next week because I've been doing so many other things that I don't know, kind of tired of it, sort of. People were asking questions that were too difficult. Yeah, people were asking me questions that are too difficult. NASCAR, build us a trolley in your shop. Like a little tiny box car, a little tiny trolley. Can't fit a whole trolley in my shop. Yeah, you build me a trolley, Dwight. 3D print it. So I don't know, Drew. Maybe, maybe not. But I would err on the side of not. I'm doing good, Jaden Baker. I mean, like, is there something you have a question to ask me? I mean, you can ask in the comments and then I'll answer you in the comment, or I'll answer. Yeah, I would just answer you in the comment. Or if it needed a video, I would make you a video. Your device is too hot. Jesus Lord. You're not even in the sun. How can you be too hot? Oh, Lord. Going for a walk with Mrs. T4. Really nice. Enjoy your walk, T4. Thanks for stopping by. See you on Sidetrack Sunday tonight. Have a good walk. Do you see me with CSX hat on my head? Oh, is that what you got? I can't, like, Jaden Baker, like, you're everybody's little thing. I'm looking on my phone. Everybody's, like, this big. I can't really see it. But I see you got something on your head. Looks good, though. I like your picture. See you tonight. Enjoy your walk. Yeah. Yeah, so, I don't know, Drew. Yeah, I mean, I guess what I didn't like about them is the pressure to put a video out. I'm kind of like, I'm more of a, I don't know, do it when you feel like it, not do it because you have to do it. You know what I mean? Type of person. And it was just like, that's why I went to 2 weeks. And then, like, I kind of felt like people were asking me questions just to ask me questions, just because I wasn't getting questions. Which, I mean, is fine, right? But I felt like, I don't know, asking too much, or I don't know. It just didn't feel right for me. Yeah, don't need another job kind of deal. Just want to do it for enjoyment. Yeah, I mean, not that it. I mean, yeah, I mean, it was a lot of work to do the questions from the truck videos, and I'm not complaining about it because I enjoyed it, but it was a lot of work keeping track of the questions, trying to, and then because I would keep track of them, I would write them down, and then answering them, and if I took it a step further and made videos to answer some people, that have woodworking questions mostly, right? So, it was like, put in this little video here, put in this little video there. Okay, Jaden Bigger. And so that's pretty much it. And then adding everybody's links and everybody's questions to the video, coming up with a thumbnail. It's just like, you know what I mean? It just, you know what it's like? You make videos, Drew, that like are really time consuming because of the editing you do. I don't do nothing like that, and it takes me a while. So you know how long a video takes you to do. But yeah, I mean, hey, if you got a question, you could ask me. You do, right? So, but yeah, kind of like, yeah, I just got to, like I said, the pressure of people wanting answers. Some people depended on an answer, to do something, So, yeah, being live is just so much easier. I mean, and I answer questions here, if I can, you know. Yeah, it's easier to do things spontaneously for me than to have to plan something out to do it. Yeah, I mean, I don't edit my videos really. I mean, it's just a matter for me. Like if I was doing questions from the truck, it would just be I shoot a video, stop it, shoot a video, stop it, shoot a video, stop it. And then I just tie them all together with this app on my phone called UCut. And it wasn't really hard because it's just a matter of clicking, 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 and then process. And, they really don't do nothing, But some of you guys that add music and, splicing stuff and, you know, doing all these crazy things. What's up, Pappy? Welcome back. It takes a lot. My videos don't take nothing to edit. You guys that really edit take a long time to edit. It takes a long time. It also feels like it takes forever sometimes. Yeah, so I've tried editing twice on my laptop. It takes too long. It's like entirely too long. So I don't have no desire to sit in front of my computer, my laptop. Even though I will do it to watch videos, I have no desire to sit there and edit. I don't like editing. Editing is not a fun thing for me. Some of you guys like editing. Some of you guys like making, really cool videos, which is awesome. I don't know how, and I don't want to take the time to learn, and that's just not what I want to do. I'd rather, see, my thing is, I'd rather watch your video than spend time working on my video, so if I give myself whatever hours to watch videos, whether it's an hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, whatever, I'd rather watch your videos and spend my time doing that than spend my 5 hours making a video for me. You know what I'm saying? So, Jaden Baker. He talked really fast. Slow down. I saw something. Change my location too. Your show. You can't answer. Yeah, I could. Yeah, but if I answered questions on a live show on my woodworking when I'm at the shop. I understand that some people aren't going to be able to ask me questions when I'm live. And I understand that. You know, you might be working too. You can't, like, hey, boss, I got a question I got to ask, so I got to go over and ask stuff. You know? So, yeah, so. But, you know, if you guys have questions, just ask me. I mean, what's the worst I could do? Say, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you hear seagulls? There's some seagulls out here. I'm scrolling back on chat. And he goes, so feels like, yep. There you go. Hey, Jerry, it's sunny and cool day. Jaden Baker, are you catching some CSX? What'd I do? Hope I didn't cancel somebody. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, some guys, like, I always say to John, Schuylkill River Valley, man, he likes to edit videos. That's his thing. He loves to edit videos. And, which is cool. I understand it. Not me, man. I mean, it shows. Like, you guys that edit your videos, they're great videos. I would like to do it, but I'm not committed that much. My commitment level wasn't that high. I mean, hit or not, I mean, I don't really care. My videos are not, you know, they bore me sometimes, so it's okay if people don't watch them. Yeah. See, like, you like to be creative in your videos. Me, I like to be creative with working with wood, you know? So we all have creativities that we like, and we use them. And I try to edit as little as possible. It does eat some time. No editing here so far. I'm afraid doing good to upload something. Yeah, that's mine. You know, I just upload it, add something to it or not. You know, but I'm never really. It doesn't take me long on my phone to do what I do. The longest thing that I do for my videos is create my thumbnails, and I do that on my laptop. And some of them can take a little long to do because I'm bringing text in and messing around with it. Don't like this color, don't like that look. So that's the longest thing that I do is do my thumbnails. That's it. Yeah, Drew's videos must take him a long time to do because he's like doing voiceovers. He's got his little Captain Drew foe in there, and he does a great job. God bless you. I got the gimbal to work. Yeah, it's all right, Dwayne or Dwight. Next time you can figure out your gimbal. Yeah, Captain Drew Fo's here. I mean, all Drew's videos, he edits them and does a great job. But it must be a lot of work to do those Drufo videos, the Captain Drufo ones. It's gotta be. Even though it might only be like 8 minutes, it probably takes a long time to do that. I like doing the camera work more than anything about making a video. Ralph Fanning is almost easy because you just record. Yeah, Ralph Fanning is easy. You just, catch some video and that's it. Yeah, it was nice to see you out and about, Dwight, with your friend in her Jeep. She didn't want to be on YouTube. Yes, Jalen Baker's only 12 years old, right? So Digger Evans, can you on your YouTube channel or YouTube video? He said no kids on the video have to be your video. I'll find you for on the white truck. So you got a new car for the train toy with Digger Evans. I don't know what you mean, Jaden Baker. It was me with a red shirt. When was that? I haven't wore a red shirt in I don't know, a couple of years. Jalen Baker, Digger Evans doesn't live near me. I don't think it was him in a video. I'm not quite sure I know what you're talking about. With the red hood. Don't know who you're talking about. Somebody was in one of my videos, Jalen Baker, with a red hood on? I don't know. I don't know who it could be. Yeah, that's for sure. I can't wait to see Cameron. Maybe it was Rick Bailey. I don't know. Maybe you did see Rick Bailey. I don't know. Oh yeah, I think that was Rick Bailey. That was Rick Bailey. He was at my workshop. I had on my blue sweatshirt. I had this sweatshirt on. And Rick Bailey had a red sweatshirt on. That's Rick Bailey. Fultz Bailey Model Railroad. That's who that was. Digger Evans lives far away. It wasn't Digger Evans. No, he's talking about my video that Digger had sent a package to Rick Bailey for me to open up from Vinny's contest. That's what he was talking about. And a few small videos coming out from yesterday too. Hey, Dwight Curley, you're like a video manufacturer lately. You're making way too many videos, Dwight Curley. Calm down. Yeah, okay, Jaden Baker. Yeah, that's the video. That video. Yeah, that's Rick Bailey. No, I understand you now, Jaden Baker. I was talking about Digger Evans in my video. Yeah, daylight savings time. We're getting a little bit of more daylight every day. Couple minutes, like 2 minutes and like 33 seconds of sunlight every day. I mean, now it's like light till like 5:30 now. She doesn't want me to have her walking in the front of my video. I got you, Dwight Curly. That's okay. She doesn't want to be a YouTube star. Vinny's Christmas giveaway. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Mine too, Western Maryland. Yep. Sure, for sure. I mean, that's like, yeah. I mean, if you go to work in the dark, mostly you're coming home in the dark. That wasn't my case, but there's plenty of people that go to work in the dark and come home in the dark. So when the sun's out longer, it's nicer. Can't wait for sun to come out. Virginia came through the other day just as it got dark, and I didn't bother chasing it. Yeah, I mean, as much as you wanted to, probably. I guess you just get tired of chasing. I don't know. How much. How many CSX videos do you need to put out of the same train every day? It's like, I don't know. You get into a rut, I guess. Plus, in the dark, what are you going to see? Can't see much in the dark. It takes her 12 hours to drive up from 10. Was that your Doy Curly? Was that your friend that does the woodworking? What was she doing up there? Up your way? She go to a show or something? I'd run it down if it was laid out. Yeah, if it was laid out, yeah. It really stinks to not have daylight to do stuff outside. Yeah, it sure does. Used to do that when I worked at the co-op fertilizer dealership. Yeah. Hey, you go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning or something. It's dark. You come home at, even if you came home at 5, got done at 5. For a while there in December, it was dark at 4:30. So, it stinks. Father lives by Chicago. Okay. I haven't worked on my layout in quite a while, Nathan DeLay. Maybe when it gets warmer. It's too cold. I just do my work in the shop and go. I don't want to. Yeah. I don't feel like working on my layout, to be truthful with you. Yeah, soon we're going to get late. What time do you end out this live, Jerry? Saw Joel Tooth video. No, I don't know. Pretty soon. Maybe another 20 minutes. I don't know. Depends how long my phone's going to last. I don't know. Maybe 20 minutes, Jalen Baker. Oh boy. Comes a big ship. I'll flip you around. Dad is getting old. He will be 94 in June. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a good age. That is pretty old. Hey Jerry, how old are you? Me? I'm 59 years old, Jalen Baker. 59. I'm old. Wish I was 12 again. 12 years old, man. 12 years old was the best age ever. Yeah, definitely. 12 years old was the best. Starting to go crazy. She wants out and about, but I don't like the gas waste. when it's dark by 5. Is gas keep going up by you, Pappy? It's still going up here. Yeah. Go outside in the yard, tell her. Tell her to go outside in the yard. Walk around the yard. Maybe she needs an electric bike she could ride around the neighborhood on. All right, Drew. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Good to see you. Really good to see you. You have an awesome evening, too. Take care of yourself. I miss your Ralph Fanning videos, Drew. It was 3:27 this morning on my way to work. Wow, you went to work at 3:27? You left for work? Was that because the roads were bad? Man, that stinks. Yeah, it's for more than 2 days straight. Yeah. Okay, Jalen Baker. I don't think that ship disappeared. There was a ship coming and I was talking. What's up, James Colton? All right, Jalen Baker, thanks for stopping by. See you later, buddy. Take care. Man, my phone's still hot. I'll stick you up here for a minute or two. Help volume. Turn on. No.
Unlabeled. Captions overlay. Text. Oh, and 1 hour 2 minutes and 28 seconds 13 Jab I am out and beyond live digger of Al model railway high James Shukir.
Stop. That's what happens when I hit the
Calls and notifications will vibrate. Calls and notifications will vibrate. Captions over. Media volume. Accessibility volume set to 90%.
See what happened. This stupid thing. I hate this phone. There's your ship. I hate this phone, I swear to God. If you put it in holder and you like hit both buttons or something, stupid things happen. What did I miss? Who came in? Do you like the new Amtrak locomotives? I do, Nathan. Who came in? James Colton. How you doing, James? Did a decoder yesterday for the kids at the hobby store. So packed, the guy was that was a bad view, Digger. Don't lie. Man. It's one of the drawbacks about being in the sun. The sun just heats your phone up. These little phones, they don't like the hot weather. They don't like the sun. I even took it out of the case, so what? That was the gas. Huh? What? I missed something about gas prices, Pappy. Bring the sun here, Jerry. I'll send it UPS, James. Do you have the defroster on the dash? Yeah. Why, Ian? I don't have it on. But yeah, you could probably see the glare from the sun, and then you see the defrosters. Oh no, my defrosters aren't running. My truck's not running. No, it's just the sun is like right there. Let me show you. See the sun right there? It's just like beating on my dashboard here. And it makes the phone hot. So, the phone's sitting there. I don't know. It must be, whatever it is from the sun, So, who watched Vinny Friday night? I was his guest. I watched for a little bit. How did your guest spot go? I almost cooked mine on the dash of the work truck. Yeah, especially if you leave it up there. Gas here, I paid $3.31 in Delaware the other day for gas. But like if I drive around here in Pennsylvania, it's like $3.65 or $3.64, something like that. Yeah, you had fun. That's good. $4.59 for diesel in New Jersey on Wednesday. Yeah, but your work is paying for that. $4.59, that's crazy, man. That's a lot of money. Think about all the truckers that have to buy that stuff. $4.07. But that's how it is. What's up, Leslie? How are you? Good evening to you. Man, this chat just flies by sometimes. But that's how much more I get to bust my ass to make that up. Yeah, Jersey used to have cheap. I mean, they're cheap compared to here in Pennsylvania, but he's up in North Jersey. North Jersey's not cheap at all. $3.50 for gas in Illinois, $3.80 for diesel. Fuel and fertilizer for the farm this season. Yeah, that's crazy. How much? I don't know. I don't know. It's tougher and tougher each year for farmers. I don't know, man. Gas is not cheap anywhere. Some places it's cheaper than others. Like, I'm sure, like down south, it's probably, I don't know. If it's $3.30 here, it might be like $2.80 to $2.90 down there. I'd rather pay that than $3.30. So to me, that's cheap. Isn't that crazy? Who would think that you would say, yeah, $2.80 is cheap for gas? Yeah, you would think that, being that North Jersey has refineries, you would think that gas would be cheap by the refinery. It's not always the case. I don't know. Yeah, you have a lot at risk. Yeah, you got to put a lot of money out of pocket. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's I don't know. I guess if you think about it, you just get mad, right? You try not to think about it, but at the same time, you don't want to work for nothing. But, we all seem to settle for a little less of the pie each day. Like I said, who would think that Somebody say, "Oh yeah, man, I'd rather, $2.80 for gas. That's cheap." Yeah, like, man, like I think like in the last year, gases went up like $1.60 or $1.70 a gallon in the last year. What's up, Thomas? How you doing? Start my own tree business, but I'd have to climb trucks through the roof. I have to climb trucks through the roof. Yeah, no, hey, I totally get you, Western Maryland. And you're blessed to do what you do, and you love what you do. That's why you're still doing it, right? Because if you didn't like what you were doing, you wouldn't be doing it still. And especially with all the headaches you got to deal with, who would do that? You'd have to love to do what you're doing to keep enduring what you're enduring. Yeah, you have to be an internal optimist. Otherwise, if you're not, you're gonna kill yourself, really, just through worry. And you do the best you can, right? So, like, you cut corners where you can cut corners. Maybe you don't eat steak every day, right? You do what you got to do, right? You hate to drive. Yeah. See you, John. See you tonight. Have a good night or a good day. Rest of your day. See you in a couple hours or whatever it is. 4 or 5 hours. What did I miss? Yeah. And the crazy thing is, Ian, you talk about equipment and things, and Western Maryland farmer, he knows too. I mean, things just keep going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. A tractor that, may have cost $100,000 this year, a new tractor last year, say, now it's going to be like $125,000. A chip truck that cost, $100,000 last year is going to be $125,000 now. So like when can you afford it? The question is, well, the answer is you if you keep telling yourself you can't, then you can't. But if you want it or need it, you'll find a way to make it work. Because it's never going to be cheap again. It's never going to be affordable again. It just keeps getting less affordable as each year goes by. And that's why, some farmers use older equipment. They keep it going. That's why people drive older vehicles. They keep them going because they can't afford a new vehicle. Or maybe they can afford it and don't want to spend the money for it because they don't feel it's worth it anymore. Yeah, you make the leap of hope, and yeah, you hope that you land on your feet. And if you don't, you don't. What are you going to do? Right? What are you going to do? You just make a plan for that, right? Yeah, paid for equipment and cars make you money. Yeah, that's for sure. That's right, man. Paying for vehicles and trucks and stuff doesn't make you money. I mean, it can, but it doesn't put any real money in your pocket because you're just fighting that wheel, man. You're on that wheel. You're in debt all the time. And when you're in debt, that's takes a lot on you. So maybe the answer isn't new equipment, Ian. It's older equipment. Fix it up, and then get it going if that's what you want to do, but you know your business better than me, so if you can make a go at it, then you know that you can make a go at it. But sometimes it's nice to work for people. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you fail, you fall off the horse, you get back on, right? As long as you don't kill yourself doing it, right? You're able to get back on. And you just get back on, you know? It might not be as easy as it was the first time, but you just get back on and you do what you can do. That's all. That's all. To go used with truck equipment for work. I'd like to make something for Cameron. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not the I've worked for myself pretty much, or my family, my whole life. So the perspective I look at it is sometimes it's okay. It's nice to work for somebody and not have to bring home work and worry about things from work and all the other things that go with owning your own business and running your own business. I mean, it's hard enough when you run it with yourself, let alone when you have other people depending on you and with employees. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to just go home after you're done and not worry about nothing. Well, I mean, I understand what you're saying, Ian, but struggle isn't a bad thing. Struggle can form you into a better person. Some people that don't struggle and get things the easy way sometimes don't appreciate it, what they get, as much as somebody that struggles to get what they've gotten. You know what I mean? That's just my thoughts on it. So sometimes struggle isn't that bad. And, what's struggle? I don't know. These days, not many people. I don't know. Just babbling. Nobody wants, if you have kids, nobody wants their kids to work like a dog and harder than they did. But is it that bad? I don't know. Is it that bad? If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. Yeah. 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 I mean, if it came easy, yeah, it would be nice, right? It would be nice if it came easy. But like I said, sometimes, and it's okay if some things come easy. But like I said, struggle's not a bad thing sometimes. It keeps you grounded and it makes you appreciate everything that you get, not just, the good things, even the bad things, I feel a lot stronger since I broke my back, huh? Yeah, I'm sure you do, Digger. I actually like working like a dog. You don't work like a dog. Seriously, man, if you put your day into perspective, like, not to say that you don't work hard, but there are people out there that there's always somebody working harder, somebody that's got it worse than you do, and I do. So, you know, you don't work like a dog. You know that. You might feel like you're a beat dog, but you got it pretty good. You got it pretty good, and I don't know. Sometimes you need to be reminded of that. We all do. I trim a half a mile trees a day. Think about this, right? Think about this. Think about your job, right? I think about my job, right? Think about the guys that came before you. I'm talking 100 years ago, right? That had no power tools, didn't have chainsaws. They were whacking at trees with axes and cutting trees by hand. Those guys worked like dogs. They had it bad. They had a hard life. That's how it was, though, right? Trust me, there is going to be somebody that comes along 50 years from now and say, oh, man, I got it hard. I'm cutting trees with a laser beam now. I just got to swing the laser beam in it, and it cuts it like butter, And then there's the old guy sitting there and said, I remember when I used to have to cut them with a chainsaw. That was tough work. So that's what I think about. I think about woodworkers that used to have to cut stuff by hand and do everything by hand. That was hard work. What's up, John Mystic Southern Railway? How are you? Abe Lincoln clearing trees by hand. Yeah, think about those dudes, man. Yeah. I've been watching, I'm into the Waltons right now, right? So I've been watching the Waltons on Prime, Amazon Prime, and you look at those, them dudes are cutting down trees with, axes and the saws that they had to cut up the timbers and belt drive and that was a hard life, man. So you don't work like a dog, Ian. Using hydraulic stick saw all day is a workout. I'm sure it is. Think about if you had to chop it with an axe. That would be a workout too. That Model A truck they had on the Waltons was a sweet rig. Yeah, it sure was, right? But, compared to a donkey or a mule, that was living high, right? And walking, that was great, man. But now look at the cars and vehicles we have, right? They drive themselves mostly. They park, they talk to you, they do whatever you want them to. Jerry's first car was a Model A, but he got it brand new. Yeah, Tigger, he had to tell everybody. I remember every time there are improvements to make things go faster, there's more expectations to get more done. That's how it is with everything, That's how it is with everything, Steve, This piece of equipment will help you get your job done faster. Sometimes it isn't always the case. Sometimes it is, but expectation is one thing. It happening is another thing. My grandpa built water towers in the 40s. The crew had a fatality about every third or fourth job. I bet, man. My grandfather, he was a framer. He was a timber framer, and he helped build the subway system in Philadelphia, in the city. So he didn't talk about his job, or I don't know anything about his job. But yeah, I'm sure it was the same way for him. I'm sure they had people die a lot on that job. This was in the 40s and 50s, I guess. So yeah, it's a tough world out there. So, Ian, when you think you're working hard, you are working hard, but think about swinging an axe. I think about hands-on stuff, too. I mean, they did what they had to do, right? That's it. I go all day. I take my lunch break. That's it. You do what you do, right? So, like, you could slack off and not do as much work. And would they be as happy? Maybe not. Would you be as happy? Probably not. I don't know. You know your own expectations and what you can do. And if you're just, if you're doing what you want to do and you're just skating by and you don't care, there's a lot of people that don't care. They do the minimal amount of work without getting in trouble. Yeah, as you get older, you got to slow down. Yeah, you got to know your limitations. Some people don't know their limitations. I know my limitations now. I can't even pick up a grocery bag without throwing out my back. No, I'm kidding. But it's like the stupid little things like that, right? Like I can, pick up lumber all day long and I've never thrown my back out. Hopefully I won't, but, it's the little things that are stupid to get you. But yeah, you got to know your limitations. You can't do things, that you used to do when you were 20. That's how it is. So look at my trims. I care about production and safety. No one bothers me. Yeah, I'm sure, but I'm sure at the same time, and I'm not saying do a less of a job, but if you weren't there as an example, Ian, right, for the other guys, the forester would have never said nothing because everybody else's work would have been subpar. Now, here you are doing better work than your co-workers, and that's fine, right? But I think people are used to subpar work. I see it all the time. People are used to subpar. That's just my opinion on it. It's all about your work ethic. If you're a hard worker, you'll always be a hard worker. Yeah, you're right. If you're a hard worker, you'll always be a hard worker. No matter what I do, who I do it for, I'm always thinking about, even when I have part-time jobs, working for other people. And my mentality is, work like I can't work any other way. This is how I work. I'm not used to taking breaks. I'm not used to doing this. I'm not used to doing that. If it had to get done, I had to do it myself where it wasn't getting done. I didn't wait for somebody else to do it. So, that's a good thing and it's a bad thing, man. Because there are a lot of people out there that just, the next person will do my job or do that job. There's a lot of people out there to do that. Same thing with your coworkers, Ian. Like, they don't have to be exceptional because you'll pick up the slack for them. And I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's good. But that's the mentality of people. Tony over there, he'll do my job better. He'll do the job. It'll be just as good. I just need to skate by. Yeah, I understand that. I do. And that's what you're about, You're about giving 100%, but there are a lot of people that only give 50. Because we only expect 75% from somebody, right? Well, you're already given 25% more than the guy that's given 50. So it evens out. You know what I mean? So that's the mentality that the guy that's given 50 is saying, Ian's given 100%. He's given my extra 25, the 25 that I need. So, yeah, at my job, there are folks who are naturally at rest. There are those who are naturally in motion. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Naturally at rest. That's how it is. That's how it always will be. And it will only keep getting worse because I don't think, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I don't think the generations coming up now, 20s, 30s now, have the work ethic of the past generations. It's just my opinion. I don't know. Bobby Knight, who coached Hoosiers, was a great example of getting more out of folks than others would. He would even throw in a chair. Yeah, I remember watching him throw chairs around. Yeah, I mean, he expected it, right? If you don't expect it, or if your expectations are low, then people will give you what you expect of them. Basically, people will give you what they expect from you. Maybe some will give you more, but for the most part, people won't. They want naps and snacks. Yeah. Bobby Knight. Yeah. There were some characters back then, and coaches, college coaches, even professional coaches, but college coaches more so, because, you're grooming somebody, you're grooming young men to be responsible people, I guess. I don't know. So, like Ian, you have it good there, right? You really do. And I'm not saying anything to deter you from doing whatever you want to do if you want to do something on your own. But you have it good there. The bad part about your job is you got to travel. This is what you do. Write down your pros and your cons. And if your pros outweigh your cons, why leave? What's up, T4? How was your walk? Loading more wood into the house for the next 3 or 4 days. So say T4 is out there cutting lumber, cutting wood for firewood. He knows the struggle, Ian. He's got to cut that wood. He's chopping it up, making it into little pieces. Working like a dog just to keep warm. I see sometimes your work can suck the soul out of you to not care anymore, no matter how hard you work. Yeah, I can understand that too, Pappy. And yeah, they kind of like, whoa. I got a little message and that startled me. My phone shook. Yeah, they can suck the life out of you and make you not care anymore because they don't care. I can understand that too, but you do. Here's the one thing they can't do is change the person that you are. And if they change the person that you are, that's not good. I don't think. So it's when they start changing the person you are into something that they are, then that's not good. What do you do about it? I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. Yeah, but at the same time, working for yourself is not as easy as you think it is, or as great as they think it is, depending on what you're doing, you know? See? And then, you may never find another tree company that's as good as the one you have now. I don't know. But, and I'm not suggesting you leave either. Yeah, I mean, you got it good now. This company is a good company to work for. You're fortunate. If your company was a person, you'd bit slap it. Yeah, but like if you Mystic Southern Railway, if you look at your industry, what you're in, right, and you compare your other industries of the same, you got it pretty good, right? There are people that are in your industry doing the same thing that you're doing for different companies, and I'm sure they don't get treated as a worker as good as you get treated as a worker, even though you might think you're being treated badly, and you could very well be. I don't think you're treated as badly as the other company, company A and company B. Get snared into the system before they know enough to make informed choices. Yeah, for sure. That's for sure. T4. Yeah, they don't know no better. Yeah, Pappy can vouch for that. People that are new in his company don't know how bad they have it compared to years ago. Any company that changes hands, and if you've been with a company long enough and you see the progressions of the company, when it was good, when they treated their employees nice, and now they treat them bad, you know how good it was. Young people coming up, they don't know. They think this is great. It is great, right? But they don't know how great it was. So they settle for what they don't know. At least I'm not working South African time. Yeah, I mean, it could be worse. You could be working in a South African diamond mine, being beat to death. Or a clothing factory in Bangladesh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Man, we covered a lot today. Yeah, they may very well, Ian. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's a shame. Um, it, I don't know. I know what I know what I want to say, but I don't think I should say it. Like, yeah, I mean, there are big companies out there that don't treat their employees right, and it's all for the bottom line of the company. They don't care about the people. And it's the people that make your company. It's the people that make your business. It's the people that, keep people coming back to you. It's not the executives. It's not the shareholders. It's and when you start treating your people wrong and badly, that's not a good thing for you. But there's plenty of companies that do it. And at the same time, there are plenty of companies that take good care of their employees and appreciate their employees and show it to them. The sunset would be great out there. It's not, it's too high. It's too high right now. It's got to come down a little bit. It'll be down soon. I mean, 5:30 the sun starts going down. I don't want to say it. You guys have lifted me up in a weird way, huh? I don't know. I guess that's good. I don't know. it's funny how we how we got to this way, this end of the conversation to where we started. I don't even know where we started. What we started talking about. But they cut costs where it would produce higher production, people management. See, like, here's the thing, right? And this is an example. SEPTA, Southeastern Pennsylvania Transit Authority, right? You have this transit system, and I know this because I have a lot of friends that work there in all different capacities, from management to operations. There are young people coming into the job market out of college with zero experience, zero actual experience. And these young people are running the show. They don't know nothing about how to run it. They don't know nothing about it. It's not like they're bringing somebody up in the system and letting them do the job. They don't want to do that because they have to pay them too much money. They get these young people out of college, they don't have to pay them a lot, and they give them a title. And that's all they have is a title because they don't have any firsthand experience on what to do, how to do it, and that's one of the big problems, Just my thoughts. And that's not with everything, but with this, it is the case. What did I miss? But that goes on to what Ian says. You got management that never did the job, don't have a clue how to do the job, and they're telling you how to do the job. How's that possible? It's like calling the helpline for your computer and he's just reading from the paper. He's just reading from the paper. Oh, this is your problem, do this. This is your problem, do this. Absolutely knows nothing about what you're doing or what he's supposed to be doing. He just knows how to read. That's it. What did T. Ford says exactly? Too big to fail. Too big to care. Yeah. Sometimes a company gets so big that they turn out bad products and don't care because people are going to buy the products based on the name of the... Yeah, sadly, Yeah, sadly, you get a name and you just ride your name. You're just riding your name. That's bad, but like it goes back to people just settling for mediocre work. And as I see it, like, there are people in the housing industry that build houses that do mediocre work. People are settling for that mediocre work. They're buying houses and they're settling for subpar work. And they put up with whatever they have to put up with. And that's not everybody, but it's the vast majority of people. Okay, Digger, tell your dad we said hi. Walmart and Amazon would never be allowed to fail. No matter how much it costs you and me. No, and at the same time, Amtrak will never be allowed to fail. The government will just keep throwing money at it, and money at it, and money at it. It's failing, but they don't care. They're just, because they need it. Same thing with Walmart. It's like a beast. Amazon will be the same way one day. They're a beast. Please, I am on that situation. They don't understand why things worked better in the past. They don't want to listen to some simple steps. Instead, they come up with a new great idea from a book. Yeah, I mean, you know, and it frustrates you, right? It frustrates you. And it should frustrate you because you know what's going on, right? It's the same thing with my friends at work, except that they know what's going on. They know, that the people that are supposed to know something don't know nothing. And here they are with the answers. It's like dog chasing his tail, man. That's not going to change. It's not going to change. Maybe for big companies, it won't. But for smaller companies, the ability to change is easier. I guess. I don't know. I'm just a little guy. Yeah, they don't want to listen to experience. You've been there, whatever, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. You don't know nothing. If you knew something, you would be in management or something. That's their expectations, their thinking, I guess. I don't know. Maybe you don't want to be in management because you know what it's like. Who retired? One of the reasons I retired was after hearing about the same great new idea for the third time. Yeah, gets old, huh, Les? Yeah, I wish my background was lighter. I can't stand it. Or I wish I could change the color of the text. Why can't I do that, YouTube? Or somebody else, whoever this is. I see the same piece of equipment come through here 5 times, and you tell them, we've been there, done that, but new management says they can make it work, and nope, once again, it didn't work. Yeah, what do you know, Pappy? What do you know? You're stupid. You know what really boggles my mind is, right? They think they're saving money by hiring somebody with less experience. But in the long run, they're not, because they're creating more problems than were there to begin with. As opposed to bringing somebody up from the lower ranks that knows the system, knows what to do, knows how things work, paying him a little more, but he's been with you for 10, 20, 30 years or whatever. Pay him the money and it will work better the way it's supposed to work. No, we'll hire this kid from college, give him half the money, and we'll deal with the screw-ups he does. And that's what they do. It just boggles my mind. Boggles my mind. You meant higher ranks. I don't know what you're referring to. No, I mean like somebody that's like, for example, somebody that's an operator at SEPTA, at a commuter rail, right? That's been there for 20 years, knows the system in and out, knows everything about the system. Bring him up into management. If he wants to be in management, make it worthwhile for him to come up into management. No, hire the kid out of college, give him basically pennies, and he doesn't know nothing, so he screws everything up, but we'll deal with that. That's what I'm talking about. So it's the lower ranks going into the higher ranks. Not bringing somebody off the street to do something and put them into the higher ranks and they don't know nothing about what they're doing. They can't find people willing to get a bucket, a CDL for, yeah. People don't want to work, dude. Low-level management on the front lines often works so many hours on entry-level salary. They make far less per hour than people that manage, making a wage every hour. Yeah. And for the most part, some people, my friend, he's an operator. He doesn't have any, they couldn't pay him enough money to go into management because it's just a headache, It's so messed up that it's not worth the aggravation. Just do your time and retire, basically. A good consultant is great. Problem is, a lot of times a consultant will give a solution, tell management what to improve, and management sees the cost. Yeah, they don't want to spend money. I guess a good consultant is a good consultant, right? But it's easy for anybody to be a consultant nowadays. I'm good at this. I just watched something about house inspectors. Like house inspectors, you would think that most house inspectors were in the construction trade. There probably was a time when more of them were, but now it's so commonplace. There are people that are home inspectors that have never swung a hammer, don't know the first thing about building houses, but they're inspecting your house. Is it good? I don't think so. It's like truck driving schools. Truck driving schools, they teach 8 weeks, whatever it is. Well, if they teach you those 12 weeks happen to fall in June when there's no snow out, how are they preparing you to drive in snow? They're not. So, you gotta jump in. Pappy's leaving. Go back to work, Pappy. Thanks for hanging out. Have a safe trip home. That's 75. Contractors, yeah. So that's another thing. Like home inspection, you would think it's a headache, Jerry. I was in management. Yeah, you were in management 35 years. Last few years before retiring, make a wage because the game isn't worth it any. It's not worth it anymore, and that's exactly, yeah. It's not worth it. Empty parking lots in the winter is how you learn to drive in the snow. Yeah, I know that, but my point is, there's schools that are teaching home inspection. The people that have never nailed the 2x4 together, let alone built a house. You can't teach everything to somebody. You can teach them some things, but you're talking about the biggest investment of your life that you're going to trust to a person that doesn't know nothing about building a house. You can't just teach it from a book, man. It's something about experience and the things you learn over your lifetime doing something that you can't teach. I can talk to you guys about woodworking. I can't teach you everything that is in my head because, and what's in my head isn't much compared to some guys that have been doing woodworking, but there's so much in there. I can't give it to you all because it's the years of doing something that prepare you and train you for that. It's there's things that just don't go from paper to brain. They just don't. Yeah, yeah, exactly, right? So here you are, right, Les, giving everything that you have to this company. And, you know, other people are taking credit for your work. Yeah, that's enough, man. Enough is enough, man. I'm done. Western Maryland, are you getting anything done on your layout? I appreciate you being here now. Some things are an art and not strictly a science. Have to do it to understand. Yeah, you do. I mean, it's not to say that it's an art. It's just a taught thing. It's just like something that's like you do it enough, you can kind of do it blindfolded. You can kind of like, you just know, like Ian, he cuts trees. He knows he could cut them blindfolded. You know, that might not be good, but yeah, there's just some things that you can't teach. You have to do, you know. I can't tell you how to drive in the snow. You got to drive in the snow. You just do. I can't tell you how to drive in the snow. I see people trying to parallel park, and you know that they never parallel park. It's just something that you got to do. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. So. Solving the world's problems. Yeah, trying to. You got too many problems to solve. Too many. Shoot. Well. Been here almost 2 hours yapping. It's standard practice now to have people being replaced, train their replacements. Now, there's a management idea that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I know, right? You're training your replacement. And basically, that's what you're doing. Because you're going to, you can get replaced anytime. You know? In my other business, when I used to be in the bakery business, and dealing with restaurants and caterers and things, there were people in the restaurants and stuff that knew the business very well, right, in the back kitchens, and they didn't want to share ideas and things that they knew in their head with people that were coming in because they could be replaced. It's like you don't want to share whatever you got up there because the more people that know it means the less valuable you are. But, at the same time, it's, you need to share it because there's no guarantee that you're going to be there tomorrow. That's for sure. Throw you out of your shop, Terry. Would you please train us? So before you go, yeah, sure, I'll train you. But there, like I said, I can only teach you so much. It's June, right? We're driving around. I can teach you how to drive, but come December and January when there's 2 feet of snow out, that's a whole nother game. Can't teach you that now. We learned in June. Yeah. But yeah, people do it all the time. I guess because people, they know that people aren't going to stick around for the most part. So they're always training people. And if you stick around, you stick around. Hopefully you don't wind up losing your job. And I guess if you're good enough, and hopefully your company recognizes it and keeps you around. Seeing in the military, we were actually taught to train our replacements. The reason was if you didn't like your job, in order to get out of something else needed to do it, someone else needed to do it. Yeah. I mean, It's like, here's the thing, right? If you're in a restaurant, you're the head chef in a restaurant, okay? Say, okay, Steve 87, you're the head chef in T4's restaurant. You got all the recipes up here. You don't have none written down. God forbid, Steve, you get hurt, you die. What's T4 going to do? What's he going to do now? You took all your recipes with you. Nothing was written down. Damn. Now T4 feels stupid because he didn't tell you the right thing. Point, you know? There's just no guarantee about anything, you know? We all think we're waking up tomorrow, but you never know. All right, class is over, kids. I'd ring a bell if I could, but I don't have a bell to ring. Yeah. But it's the same thing, right? You teach your replacements all the time. Somebody's got to know what to do when the lights go out. All right, folks. Tonight is on Sidetrack Sunday. And tonight is John Schuylkill River is going to talk about the new IRS rules for YouTube and Patreon and, because, they want their little halves now. Ron Brights, howdy. Good day to you. What's my grade? You got an A today, T4. Very good. Thanks for the conversation. Enjoyed it. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for contributing to the conversation. Everybody, thanks for contributing to this conversation. Even though it didn't have much to do about trains, but, sometimes they don't, and that's good. It's okay. There's other people to talk about trains all the time. So tonight, Schuylkill River Rally is going to talk about the IRS new rules. Don't kill the messenger. What was my grade? I think he got a B. You got to work a little harder next time, Jeffrey. So don't kill the messenger. Come and see what it's all about. And if you're into that situation where your channel is getting some money from YouTube, Patreon, or whatever, you need this information. Gotta arm yourself with information. That's all right, Ron Bryce. I'll see you somewhere. Less than 2%, Jeff. That's pretty low. All right, folks. Have a good day, good night, good rest of your weekend. In Ron Brights' case, have a good Monday. See you on Sidetrack Sunday tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know if I guess the Aussies will be there because it's kind of like noontime there then, right? Peace. See you guys. See you, Rick.